I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Orton Gillingham Coaching. Today we're going to have an extension of our vowel teams and talk about generalization rules. Generalizations cover the vowel teams OI and OY, OU and OW, and AU and AW. These are vowel teams, but they are paired together as generalizations because they sound alike. But when you look at these a little closer, you can say generally where they will go in the word, where the vowel team will be placed in the word. You can teach these pairs together and teach them as rules. We'll start with the OI-OY generalization. OI and OY both make the OI sound. The keywords are boil and boy. OI is used generally in the middle or beginning of a word. Examples would be oil, boil, coil, joist, moist, words of that nature. And then you have OY, which is generally found at the end of a word. Words like annoy, boy, decoy, enjoy, soy, toy, those kinds of words. OU-OW generalization is to make the ow sound. So we have OU at the beginning or the middle of a word. For example, out, loud, mouse, shout, sound. We would use generally OW at the end of a word to make the ow sound. Something like brow, cow, or now. If a single L, N, EL, or ER are at the end of a word, we will use the OW to make that ow sound. And examples are brown for the N, foul for the L, towel, the EL, flower, ER. You're using OW to make that ow sound in those words because they're followed by L, N, EL, and ER. That's something else you would teach your students. AU and AW make the aw sound. AU is used at the beginning or the middle of words to make the aw sound. For instance, August, author, applaud, cause, fault, gaudy. Those are all examples. And you use AW at the end of words to make that aw sound. For example, claw, flaw, saw, law, draw, outlaw. If a single L, N, or K follow that aw sound at the end of a word, you'll use the AW to make that sound. For example, ball for the L, hawk for the K, dawn for the N. And you would teach that to your students. How do we teach generalizations? I have these packets, one for each generalization rule. And this is the OU-OW. I start out by giving each student a card with all of the information about the rule on there. This little card, you can cut it out and put it on a ring, or you can put it in a notebook for them to have and take home. I always have them fill out cloud sheets too. It has the rule, it has them filling in the information and just getting used to what the rule is all about. And these all have answer sheets as well. Next, we have just groups of words for them to read. We have them getting used to seeing the patterns. And then these sentences down here where they have to highlight the OU-OW words. Have them read it out loud when they see them as well. And then teacher sheet. Next, we have they compare and contrast words. So we can talk about why is OU used here and OW here. Have them reading it, have them underlining. You can fold this in half, have them read this side, then open it up and see the difference. Read one side, read the other, pull it open, and talk about it. We have a sheet where they fill in OU or OW in the appropriate place, and then they complete the word, and then they write the word over here. So you're having them fill in OU, OW, write the whole word, say it out loud. We have a sheet where they can read the sentence and underline the OU, OW words in it. Teacher sheet. This is used for two things. They can either list out all the words they can think of in each column. This is also a great place for you to do dictation and have them put it in the right column. We give them words and have them write sentences and then read the sentences out loud. We have a story for them to read. One is more advanced than the other. So we start out simple and get more advanced. We time those and keep reading them. You can also have them highlight the words in the stories. So that is the generalization packet, and it's just every activity you could do to get these words ingrained into memory. The point in using these packets is to hit all three: auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. As a final word, generalizations are vowel teams. They're still vowel teams. They just have some rules generalizing where that vowel team sound will go. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll like and subscribe and visit the workbook store.